Do you want to stop procrastinating in just 5 minutes? There's one simple rule that makes starting almost effortless. And once you know it, you'll wonder why no one taught you this sooner. Most people think procrastination happens because they're lazy or lack discipline. It's not. The truth is, your brain isn't trying to avoid the work. It's trying to avoid the uncomfortable feeling that comes with getting started. But there's a simple psychological rule that completely changes that reaction. Starting is the hardest part, but once you understand this rule, starting becomes surprisingly easy. In this video, I'll show you exactly what that rule is, why it's so effective, and how you can use it today to finally stop procrastinating. With that being said, let's get into it. The 5-minute rule. The idea is simple. Instead of telling yourself you have to finish the whole task, you only commit to doing it for 5 minutes. That's it, just 5 minutes. After those 5 minutes are up, you're allowed to stop. The goal isn't to finish everything. The goal is simply to begin. That tiny shift changes everything. When your brain hears you only have to do this for 5 minutes, the task suddenly feels much less overwhelming. Now you might be thinking, how is 5 minutes supposed to make a difference? Here's why. Most procrastination isn't about being lazy. It's about your brain seeing the task as too big, too boring, or too overwhelming. So it keeps looking for something easier, like scrolling on your phone. But 5 minutes feels manageable. Your brain doesn't fight it as much because the commitment is so small. Once you've started, it's much easier to keep going. You're already focused. You've already crossed the hardest part, which is getting started. Here's how to use the 5-minute rule. Step 1. Pick one specific task. The more specific you are, the easier it is to start. Step 2. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Use your phone, a watch, or whatever you have nearby. Once the timer starts, don't negotiate with yourself. Just begin. Step 3. Start working immediately. Don't worry about doing it perfectly. Even if your first few minutes aren't your best work, that's completely fine. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. Step 4. When the timer goes off, make a choice. If you want to stop, stop. You kept your promise. That's already a win. But if you feel like continuing, keep going. You'll probably notice that once you've already started, working for another 10 or 20 minutes doesn't feel nearly as hard as it did before. The best part about this rule is that it works for almost anything. If you need to do something, just do it for 5 minutes. The task doesn't really matter. The principle stays the same. There are a couple of mistakes people make, though. The first is expecting 5 minutes to solve everything. That's not the point. The 5 minutes rule are there to help you get started. The second mistake is turning it into another source of pressure. Don't think, I have to keep going or I failed. No. If you stop after 5 minutes, you still succeeded because you broke the habit of avoiding the task. And honestly, that's the hardest part. So here's a challenge. Think of one thing you've been putting off. Just one. Don't tell yourself you'll finish it today. Just give it 5 minutes. That's all. Maybe you'll stop after 5. Maybe you'll end up working for half an hour. Either way, you've made progress. Remember this, you don't have to finish to get started. You just have to start. If you found this video helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what tasks you're going to try the 5-minute rule.